Hey everyone, it's Whitley. Welcome back to the channel. So today I decided I wanted to talk more about whooping cough. So I posted a video a couple weeks ago, and I titled it Whooping Cough with question marks. So that video got a lot of views. So I thought maybe you guys want to hear more about whooping cough and hear more about our experiences with whooping cough. Because in that I didn't go too in depth about it. So I figure if you guys, there's a lot of you guys viewing that one, I figured I can make another one for you. So it all started with my youngest brother, Peter. He's 6. So he got a really bad cough. He was coughing so much he was throwing up, and which wasn't doing good for a long time. It lasted about a month. Actually, no, it was more than that. But then my little sister Victoria got it, and she was coughing so much she was throwing up, and my dad found that a little concerning because that's not normal to cough so much you throw up. And so then my other sister Britley got it. She wouldn't throw up, but she got sick, like mostly cold symptoms, and she had a cough. I ended up getting that same thing. I wasn't throwing up, but I got like the cold symptoms. And so my dad's like, okay, I'm gonna take everyone into the doctors. Because, so, little side note, none of us are vaccinated. We're all working on getting vaccinated now after all this. But we were not vaccinated because my mom was so against it. She was one of those people that vaccines cause autism and shit like that. I personally don't believe it, but she did, and there was no vaccinating us. So we were all not vaccinated, and so whenever my dad would talk to people about our symptoms, as soon as he mentioned that we are not vaccinated, then they're like, they have whooping cough. And so we didn't know a lot about whooping cough. But so we went to the doctors, and the doctor was kind of a snob. She's like, you don't have whooping cough, because we didn't have the whoop thing. So why it's called whooping cough, it's also called pertussis, but why it's commonly known as whooping cough is because you get a really bad cough with like a whoop sound. So like you cough so much that there's like a whoop in between coughs, like gasping for breath. And so none of us had that. And so from that alone, the doctors are like, no, you guys don't have it. So my uncle's like, well, will you test him anyway? So the doctor did a blood test on my sister Victoria, and we waited a week. And then after a week, my dad got a call from the health department, who was very concerned about it, and said she came back positive. She had whooping cough. So we're like, oh no, because we've all been sick. So we were all pretty sure we all have whooping cough, because it is extremely contagious, especially for people who are not vaccinated, which none of us are. So then from there, the health department actually ended up calling my work and be like, you can't fire her. Because so I had to take a week off after I found out, and they were concerned. They're like, why is she still going to work? Why didn't she wait for the results? And my dad's like, well, because she took one day off and they're threatening to fire her. But screw them. I found another job. I work at a dealership now. Anyway, so my symptoms, mine just started out as a cold. So mine just had like a little cold, like I was, like there was some coughing, but it was mostly like stuffy nose, runny nose, always like fatigued, watery eyes, just kind of cold, common cold symptoms. Y'all know it. Should anyway. If you don't, then I'm jealous of you. So I just got that, and that lasted about a week and a half, around there. But I didn't think anything of mine. That's why I was still going to work, even though I'm miserable and sick. But my work wanted to fire me, so I was still going to work, and then we get that call that we do have whooping cough. And so I'm like, because I didn't have the cough. I wasn't coughing so much I was throwing up. So then I looked up whooping cough more. And so it says, sorry, I'm looking it up right now. So it says whooping cough can cause mild cold-like symptoms. So they last about a week and a half, which was my case. So you just get the cold symptoms first. Then after that, then the cold symptoms kind of go away. Then you have a cough that gets worse and worse and worse, which was my case. It just started out as a really just a really mild, not really mild, but just a cold, common cold. And I mean, everyone gets colds. It's life. It happens. But then, so I was confused at how, like, if I had that whooping cough. So then, that's when I looked it up, and I was really shocked because, yeah, apparently whooping cough starts out with cold-like symptoms. So that's good to know. But so yeah, I had the cold-like symptoms, and then the cough went away, or the cold symptoms went away, and the cough got worse. And that's how you know it was whooping cough. So we all had to go on an antibiotic, and that's why I had to take a week off work, because we had to go on this antibiotic. And I guess it's like a special antibiotic. Special. That helps. It doesn't help with symptoms, or it's not supposed to. In our case, it kind of did, because after we got done taking them, we all seemed to be doing a lot better. But normally, there's not really anything to make the symptoms stop. You just kind of have to wait it out until, like, 3 months. It can last like 3 months. It's insane. But yeah, so you have to wait out the symptoms. But the special antibiotic they put you on, it's just for the contagious part. So you're not as contagious to everybody. So that's why I had to take that week off work. That's why my whole family were kind of quarantined. Actually, not even that. We were quarantined. We had to stay inside the house. We had to wear masks if we went anywhere. Because we were all highly contagious. And it's frightening because it took a week to get the results back. So for a week, I was going to work. My siblings were all going to school. We were all going out in public like normal. And we were highly contagious. And So we did actually end up, so we have a family counselor. We ended up giving whooping cough to our family counselor. So that was kind of bad. But yeah, it's highly contagious, and I feel bad because I don't know who else I gave it to. That's what's kind of scary about it. Because it takes a while for you to even know that you have something crazy like that. And we finally go in to get tested for it, and it takes another week. So there was likely several other people that could have gotten it from us, and we had no idea. I guess that's kind of normal though, when most people get sick. You're the most contagious before you even know you're sick. So that's interesting. But so yeah, we were all on that pill. And so my dad and my boyfriend and my other brother Tyler were the only ones in the household that did not get it. And they got lucky. I don't know how they did, but they got lucky. But they were still on the antibiotic because the antibiotic, it helps the contagious part, but it also prevents it. So if you don't have it, it can prevent you from getting but if you already have it, you're SOL. Yeah, so we were on that for a week, then we all went back to school and continued on with our lives. And that is our story of whooping cough and how that all happened. It was insane. It made my life insane. And I'm seriously struggling money-wise now because I had to miss a week from work. And I couldn't get any money from it. I didn't have any PTO, protected time off. So that sucks. And then I quit that job, and so I currently work at Ken Garff Honda downtown. So that's fun. I'm super, super excited about it. I start tomorrow, actually, in a couple hours. So, wish me luck. But yeah, just kind of a side note. But yeah, yeah, it's not fun. And anyone watching this, get vaccinated. I promise. Do it. Vaccinate your goddamn kids. Anyway, love you guys.